Greetings, my name is Nana Niarco, and I am currently a freelance education practitioner in the New York City, Long Island areas. So, um, we've come to this crossroads question. What big decision do I have to make? Using the Radcliffe case discussed in week one, as well as the analytical tools that were presented to us to delve into in class. How does it help me moving forward with the decision? So I have come to an actual crossroads personally at the moment, deciding between career pathways, and it's such a huge decision for me, whether or not to continue on in the classroom teaching setting or leverage the skills that I have to shift into administrative, educational technology, or entrepreneurial settings. And I think I can explore many, many options, but I've been grappling with which pathway would be the most fulfilling as well as impactful. And that brings me to the pre-K to 12 education ecosystem lens and looking at my big question and conflict from that lens and point of view. So I've come to two possible lanes. Do I want to re envision impact, which is option one and impactful, or do I want to just have a job and be practical and be happy? And I feel like I need to choose the former. And I have to now decide impact in classroom or outside of it. And I know that within both areas, I have opportunities to excel, but I'm thinking about what would be more custom tailored for me, leveraging my experience. So, moving forward, looking at it from the ELOE building relationships framework and thinking about differing visions, I think that's where um, some of those issues that I have to prevail through are highlighted and pinpointed. And when I say that, I'm saying that there is a little bit of fear within me to stay within my comfort zone. I don't like confrontation, and I working with children, there's very little of that. It's more about what I feel is best for the students, and everybody just kind of goes along with it based on my expertise. But however, within the admin setting or the outside of the classroom setting, I probably have more of a chance of meeting resistance with other folks in the educational reform setting or admin setting who have these already entrenched ideas of what education should look like. And some not having that experience within the classroom have those big decisions to make and have a hard time having conflicting views that oppose that going in that direction. So my natural disposition is to not face those views, but to uh, stay within my comfort zone. And this also kind of aligns with the Snowden article related to learning by the case method. And like part of being a leader is not sticking to finding the easy way out, but to be comfortable with the possibility of being comfortable, but elevating standards for to meet all kinds of student needs. And that also aligns with the Radcliffe case. Like, did they need a supportive learning community? Did they receive it? Uh, it was anybody held accountable in the proper way? Were they given the ample amounts of support in order to continue further? And a lot of different ambiguous answers to those questions, but all in all, like thinking from my point of view, my experience, and that uh, uh, integrating the Radcliffe case experience, I can say for sure that uh, meeting the needs of learners is at the forefront, as well as having accountability as well, so we can prevent situations like this from happening in the future. Overall, no matter what path I choose, and as long as students are prepared fully for higher ed, if they choose to go in that route, or adult life and facing challenges for growth and being perfected, then that, in as a student of life in general, then that is the pathway that I choose. And going forward, to look at what direction I want to go in from this perspective will definitely help shape how I'm going to deal with this big decision coming up before me. Thank you for letting me share.